Sorry for you Twitch users out there. I'm waiting on basically. Oh, okay. I am now live on YouTube as well too. Great. Okay. Any case, hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It's the new year. I should have streamed on New Year's Day itself, but I didn't due to certain circumstances, unfortunately, which I won't get into. But welcome. Any case, last year I made a resolution, which I think I kept up to it basically, where I said basically I would stream alive at least once a week for every week till the end of the year. And if you've seen my videos or seen my channel, you'll see that I actually did stream live once a week, at least once a week for the entire year, every week at least. So I'm pretty impressed that I was able to do that. Now, my biggest resolution this year is to be upfront and honest, straightforward, off the hips, like I normally am, but more so than ever, unfiltered, unedited, and of course, always uncensored as well too, because I'm done. I'm honestly done. Sometimes YouTube has their policy of like doing whatever, blah blah blah. I mean, they've given me two strikes. One strike for basically saying something about the election, which I'm not going to say right now. I forgot what strike number two was about. I actually don't know what the strike number two was about. Actually, I think it might have been the fact that I was streaming the game, streaming the football game, and they said, "Hey, I was streaming a football game and I was watching it, but talking about it, but." They said, "Hey, that's violating our policy." I'm like, I don't know how that violates the policy when I'm talking about the damn game. It's like commenting basically about it. I mean, if I had my picture on my face on there, maybe it might have been a different story. I guess I don't know. But in any case, I don't really care. I'm going to keep going as is. I'm going to push the button as much as I possibly can and see what happens. But in any case, it's me. I'm in OC, of course, still. I had a video, or I posted. I'm going to be posting up some videos later on. One about a beer review, which was about S'more Stout from BJ's Brewhouse Beer Club, and another one about the playoffs. I'll probably do the BJ's Beer House, BJ's Brewhouse Beer Club beer review. Probably post it up tomorrow. Probably post up tonight. Actually, I might as well post it up tonight. Why not? Studio, YouTube. Haha. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Password. What's my password? I do not know my password. Oh, thank you, LastPass. Thank you, LastPass. Yeah, that's right. I use LastPass. Don't be hating on LastPass. For those people that are hating on LastPass, screw you. No, I'm kidding. Videos. Fell. Sorry about this. I'm doing this right live. Playoffs? Playoffs? No, okay. It's me tagging basically. Let me go public. I just posted it public, so meh, whatever. Let's do this, bad boy. Doing it and doing it well. Anyways, that's done with that. Now let's do the BJ's Brewhouse. I'll probably post it around 1:00. Here. Rolling s'mores stout. Beer, alcohol. Sorry, you know what? I should just share my screen if I can. Yeah, let me just share it. Ooh. Aha. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Alcohol. Yeah, I don't do any of this crap. Who cares? Schedule. 27th. I don't know. 1 p.m. Yeah, let's go to 1 p.m. Schedule. And done. Okay. Done. Haha. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah. Like I said, I'm just going to be talking about anything and everything, whatever it may be. Not going to really care as much. Can I see how much beer is? Oh, okay, there it is. So I was trying to see how much beer I had left. I did a review of beer, S'more Stout from Beaches Beer House Brewery. I'm a little out of it right now. You'll see it probably posted up tomorrow around maybe 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 10 a.m. Pacific Time. Yeah, what else? If you are new to my channel, when it comes to my lives, I don't have anything real. I just talk whatever's on my moment of time. Talking about anything and everything, whatever it may be at that moment of time. I will say this. One of the things I actually been watching was, unfortunately, Southern Charm. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to be kind of interested in the last season. I'm going to be interested to see how the last episode, or the reunion show is. The last episode was pretty interesting. This whole season was pretty interesting in itself. Shep seems interesting. He seems like an interesting character. Craig, I think, is the least dramatic of them all, quite honestly. Good guy, least dramatic, least drama. Shep, drama. Austin, definitely drama. Austin, definitely full of himself. But, whatever it is. Whitney. Now, that's an interesting character. JT, full of himself as well, too. Raj, token brown dude, probably on there. And, he's uninteresting as well, too, surprisingly. JT, I don't know who he is. I don't know where he came from. Makes no sense. I've never watched, I'll caveat, I've never watched any of the other previous seasons. Just happened to be watching this season. I don't know who they are. I don't really care. One thing I know is this Whitney dude. 54-year-old hanging out with a bunch of 40s and a couple of 30-year-olds and 20-year-old girls. It's kind of funny to see that, what was her name? Not Olivia, Taylor, sending nude pics to Whitney. To a 50-year-old young man. This is a person that's coming from wealth. Is it the point where she's trying to hook up with him so that she comes into money? Sugar daddy? Seems like, because that's what it feels like. I think she's looking for a sugar daddy. It'd be interesting to see how that comes out. Same thing with the fact that she was going after Shep was really surprising as well too. And Shep, I was surprised how he became the more sensible one. He's we can't do this. We can't keep going for. I mean, this is a guy that cheated on her, and he was I think he just wants to be friends with her and have a good friendship with her. But the fact that he was flirting with him as well as Austin, I think of course he's feeling betrayed. The fact that she went after Austin over him. I mean, she went after Austin right after they broke up. But then again, he cheated on her. So, sorry. Why he should care, I don't understand. But it is what it is. Austin... He reminds me of someone. I don't know who, but he reminds me of someone that I know. I used to know. I don't want to say he was full of himself, but he was self-absorbed of things around him that he refused to take blame. It reminds me a little bit of me as well, too, honestly, because I refuse to take blame, and I'm stubborn about the way, and I'll admit it. I am stubborn. I refuse sometimes to take responsibility for certain things. I'll always have some kind of excuse or something like that. When in reality, I know I've made those mistakes, and now I'm the one that did it, and I refuse to openly say it out loud. But I'll admit this. There have been times where I have actually, well, now, as of late, have been openly admitting that, yes, I've done some stupid things, and I've started to take more and more responsibility for things that I've done. But I think that's part of growing up as well too. But have I done stupid things to my friends and my partner? No. I refuse to betray my partner, my wife. Never will I do that. I refuse to betray my friends, or lack thereof, basically, the little friends that I have. For me, it's one of those things where I've always been betrayed by friends, or who I thought were friends. That the one was like I started becoming more and more careful in selecting my friends to the point of who I call a friend, until I start knowing really well. And why that is because more of a case where I have to be more selective now, because it's one of those things where like if I say something to them, will they go out there and spread it around or gossip about it? For me, that's not friendship. So if I'm gossiping about you, that means I'm not treating you as a friend. I treat you only as more like a colleague or someone else. If I'm gossiping about you, then I'm not your friend. Same thing as vice versa to me. If you're gossiping about me, we're not friends. So that's one of the things I always say is like, if I'm gossiping about you, or even talking behind your back, I'm not your friend. Don't ever assume I'm your friend. Because, and from my perspective, if I'm talking behind your back, I'm not your friend. And that's one of the things I want others to respect, that go from that aspect as well too. If I'm not talking about you or talking behind your back or gossiping about you, then I hope for that reciprocity from you as well too, to the point where you're not gossiping about me or talking behind my back or whatever it may be, and trying to build me up. And also offer advice and my sincerity to that friendship. I try to apply my sincerity to that friendship. And there's only relatively handful of people that I do that where I don't gossip about. If I gossip, again, don't think of me as a friend. To a point, like I said, there's only a relatively few that I consider a friend, basically, where if I tell you something and I'm gossiping about someone else, if I'm gossiping to you about someone else, chances are I treat you as a friend, basically, at that point, because reality is I'm not going to gossip about you, but if I'm gossiping about someone to you, I'm entrusting you about that information. If I'm giving you a little bit more intimate details about me, I'm trusting you, meaning I'm treating you as your friend at that point. Because if I'm not giving you that much intimate details about me and my personal life and my married life and whatnot, that means, we're not total friends at that point. Maybe there, but to get to that threshold, it's one of those things. I don't want to say like my friendship should be valuable, but I think we all should hold that aspect of that friendship and being valued, because I don't want to ever betray a friend or be betrayed by that friend. So at the same time, but in any case, I just lost my train of thought exactly because I started talking about friendship. I don't know how this came about exactly. Austin. That's right, Austin in Southern Charm. Southern Charm, pretty impressive, actually, quite honestly. I'll admit that I never foresaw things of this nature, of how it came about. It's pretty funny that reality TV is becoming more and more mainstream. The Bravo is becoming more. Bravo is pretty much reality TV, reality TV network. Put it that way. Bravo's reality TV network. I would not be surprised if NBC itself, the network, decides to pull some of that into their network programming. I mean, they've done a few here and there, but those are game shows more than anything else. But actual reality TV. I mean, let's be blunt. That reunion show with Vanderpump Rules was the highest that Vanderpump Rules ratings has ever been. Quite honestly, let's be blunt. It's been the highest ever been. And I'll admit, I've never watched any of the episodes before. Watching this, I'm like, whoa, okay. I might watch the opening season, but I might stop eventually because it is what. I'm not too keen on it. I'm a guy that's not really too keen on reality TV. I mean, honestly, it's like the Kardashians. I mean, I mean, like, why? Why do I even care? Why would I even care? What do these people have? What part of their lives affect my life? None. Nothing. Same thing with Vanderpump Rules. What part of their lives affect my life? Nothing. Now, if I might see something that they've done, and there's an opportunity they can learn out of it, I'm like, okay, that's a different story. But like with Southern Charm, it did show me. It was like, oh, hey, Southern South Carolina seems pretty interesting. I wouldn't mind moving out there one of these days. Granted, if it wasn't so racist, but I'm sorry. May not be, who knows. But it might be a place I would love to go to one of these days. I don't know. Similar to Palm Springs. Seeing Palm Springs based on Vanderpump Rules, I'm like, this is Palm Springs. What's so special about it? It's really just about, it's like the Hamptons for New York, for New Yorkers. So you just go to Palm Springs. I'm like, that's it? For like Northern Californians, that's just for people in SoCal. For Northern California, it's going to basically Lake Tahoe, Reno, basically. For Chicagoans, Wisconsin, more so Lake Geneva and such, or even the Ozarks for that matter. I think that's for people in Missouri as well too. For Texas, I don't know where Texans would go for those type of vacation type of things. I'm kind of curious about that. But in any case, I would like to talk about some personal stuff down the lines, but I'm not at that point just yet. I do have another channel for that where I talk way more personal stuff about myself. That's a little bit really intimate, and I really rather not people see about it just yet. One of them is basically, well, there's one part. I made a resolution basically to myself that I'm going to lose 30 pounds within 2 months. It's possible. It's possible. I mean, I could lose 20 pounds if I lose a pound a day. I've done that in the past. I've lost about close to 20 pounds when I was eating healthy. And of course, when I wasn't drinking beer. But that was during the pandemic itself. It's like I was like kind of, I don't want to say exercising, but doing these sort of regimens that I was seeing on YouTube. They're like, okay, you know what? I could do some of these calisthenics, like push-ups and such, every day for 7 days straight with burpees and such, and eating really healthy, more so like chicken, salmon, broccoli, more than carbs than anything else. And of course, cutting out alcohol and cutting out sugar helped out in the long term as well too. Yeah. I don't know what else to say actually, because I am really, I don't want to say I'm tired, but it is 9:10 here. My life. Ooh. Timu isn't bad. For those on that East Coast, especially Northeast, specifically in New York, and you're being hit with snow, that's one thing I don't miss per se as far as shoveling snow. I don't mind snowing for like less than an inch. I don't mind that at all. I could do that. But if it's like more than 2 inches, I don't want to shovel. Who wants to shovel? People are like, oh, well, you got a snowblower. Yes or no? Because last time I used a snowblower, my neighbor used it, broke it, and I can't use it anymore. So I'm like, I'm not even going to get a snowblower anymore at this point. I might as well just use a shovel. I would like to figure out some crypto and get some money out of crypto. I'm hoping there's another crash, massive crash in crypto that I can like jump in down to. But I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Yeah. Outside of that, I don't think I've got anything else to say at this point because it's almost close to 20 minutes. I'm going to try to keep my lives under 30 minutes unless I'm doing something or I'm out there, at an event or something like that. Then I'll stream that probably live. So long as my battery doesn't die out. That's one of the aspects. I'm I might do a review. I mean, one of the things I'm going to do is this year is outside of the beer review, I might do a couple more reviews. One of the if you're on TikTok, you're probably seeing these for you pages about like these mics, microphones for things. Don't use TikTok. You might as well just go to Temu. I got this for like literally $10 on Temu. Works really really well, and you probably see it on my channel with the dad jokes. I wish I was a dad, unfortunately, but it's not happening just yet. Oh, what happened here? Sorry. I think this is running out of charge now. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, it's charging. Okay, never mind. Anyways, like that, or to what else that you can get off of there? That's on TikTok. Oh, those frying pans and such from Capote, no, Carote, Carote. Don't trust them. I bought them. It was worthless. It wasn't worthwhile. It was bogus. Fortunately, I found on Amazon much cheaper than going through TikTok and through all these people's, like recommendations or like through their channels or through their whatever it is on TikTok. I just went directly on Amazon, found it very much cheaper, way cheaper myself, and then bought it myself. But I'd be careful. Some of the things that you're seeing on the For You page from TikTok about like these, again, when it comes to devices or things to buy off of, I'd be cautious and do your research, do your due diligence. Put it that way. Like I said, like those mics, I found one on Temu for literally $10, and it works really well, surprisingly enough. Granted, the thing is like the thing is pretty big. I mean, from a perspective of this, like my finger size here, you'll see it's pretty large. So, but I mean, it's one of those things where you've got a thing that automatically comes into it, ties into the phone, and then the thing is that this has a little USB charger, so at least it gets while your phone is like hooked up to it, you can still charge your phone. What else have I bought that was on TikTok, but I ended up buying not through TikTok but by myself, finding it cheaper. Headphones. You're gonna probably see a lot of these headphones. Just go to Temu, go to one of these websites. You can find them online very easily, quickly. You don't have to use the TikTok shop. If anything, then you could just use the TikTok shop as well too. You don't need to use these people and give them the money at that point as well too. Honestly, they're just trying to sell you like this Azropa monitor. It's bogus. I would not buy it. That's just BS, pure BS. Honestly, I want to buy it off of them anyways. What else? Apple Watches, I don't know, but yeah, like you'll see me doing reviews. Oh yeah, the Lenovo M9 tablet. I did buy it. This was a way before I even started seeing my TikTok page and whatnot, whatever it may be. I saw it as a Black Friday deal, bought it. I'll give a full review, but let's put it this way: do not buy it specifically for a tablet. If you want it as sort of a reader, like Kindle and playbooks, then yeah, go for it. But outside of that, or maybe for something to like do a quick video surfing, yeah, as far as watching videos, okay. But outside of that, it's not that great compared to a Pixel or even an iPad for that matter. Honestly, if I had a choice with tablets, go with an iPad. It really works really well. Don't go with the Amazon Fire. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. Similar to the M9s, no bueno, no bueno, no bueno. I'm still on the Pixel. I'm still on the Pixel 5, of course. Will I go with the Pixel 8? Maybe, maybe not. I'll let you know when that happens. With the Pixel 8 and a Pixel, or maybe with the Pixel Fold. I might just wait for the Pixel Fold too. I've seen that there's a Pixel Fold out there on Amazon refurbished for like under $1,000. If you want if you want a foldable phone, that works out really well. But I don't think the foldables are just there yet. Not quite there yet. It'll be interesting to see how Apple comes out. Look for them to come up with a better flip phone. Put it that way. I think they'll come up with a better flip than the Motorola Razr and the Samsung Flip. I want to call it. I forgot what it was. Look for them. Look for Apple to come out with something better for them. Yeah. I'm already on my 26th minute. Sorry. A little inebriated, but I don't really care. Like, I'm going to push the envelope anyways. Who cares? But like I said, if you see my channel, if you see my videos, you know I talk off the top of my head, off the cuff, nothing unfiltered, no rehearsed stuff, no script, just top of my head. If I do a tech review, there will be bullet points at least to let me know what I need to talk about, because I will forget certain things when I'm doing tech review stuff. Like, when it comes to, like, let's say, what's one I could talk about? Probably one I'll probably talk about later is Apache OpenDAL. That's something I got to talk about. It's pretty interesting. Probably do a review about that much later in the month or a year. But I was goodness, sorry. As I said, it's unfiltered, unedited, live. But in any case, yeah. With that, I mean, if you love my channel, if you like my channel, like my content, please subscribe. If you are not a subscriber, once this video, or follow on Twitch. If you like my videos, go to my YouTube videos. You're welcome to leave a comment. I do read all my comments and I do respond to them when they warrant a response. I also do welcome some feedback as well too. Honestly, I love some feedback, because criticism makes you better. I love that, to the point where, like, I am open to being criticized about my channel, about my videos. And I try to, like, adhere to them, or at least listen to some of that advice. That'd be great. But with that, I'll leave it at that. Again, unfiltered, unedited, of course, always.